Football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
And Batistuta! Conte. Aim forwards. He's making a real surge on the left. Just eases him off the ball. So we're still where we started right now. Lewandowski. Szoboszlai. And it's Lewandowski. The ball has bounced loose now. Is there any support? He might not need it. Conte. Neymar looking to run onto it. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Oh, the defence just a... Forlan! And he has kept it out somehow.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a decent clearance. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Neatly clipped into space, and the shot a goal! Goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Batistuta really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
After 28 minutes is number 18, Gabriel Batistuta.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Played back to the goalkeeper. And could be danger here. To Messi. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Alexander-Arnold was in no mood for any of that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that was very necessary. Conte
has been indicated.
Kadiolu. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And he's been shifted off it. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Levin, and the shot! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 15, Robert Lewandowski.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Forlan.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
81,007.
Guardiola, gently done. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk. And Adams. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. And here's Lewandowski. Throw in. Chance to shoot now. Hits one. He scores. And with that goal comes comfort. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Erling Haaland.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rudiger. Conte. Over to the left. Oh, Red, nice interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kimmich calmly anticipates. Hernandez. And it's Lewandowski. For Szoboszlai. And here's Lewandowski. He's having a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Number 8, Pep Guardiola. Number 13, Conte. Coming on the field, number 16, Rodri. Number 6, Alexander-Arnold. Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Forlan. Just the goalkeeper has a goal! They've scored! And what a climax we have here! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 87
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Substitution from Milan. Number 21.
Hernandez.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 14. Vinicius Junior.
Alexander-Arnold. Head out towards the right wing. No, that's been intercepted. Forlan. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab it.
Can he finish? Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Please turn towards the screen for a special
Thrilling,
presentation
nail-biting, perhaps
featuring our
frustrating
guest
until the
performance
very
today.
end. But we do have